How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is episode 13 of a Let's Play series for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Hills of Tuscany. Where we last left off, we ended up getting all of the farm equipment back to the farm, and that's the grass care equipment that we took back. We were able to get a little bit of harvesting done, and we were able to address an issue that was cropping up there at the farm. So everything should be running smoothly again. We shouldn't have any more issues. Fingers crossed. We'll see how all that goes. But what do we have going on here today? Well, as you can see, we are up here at the shop. We got quite a few contracts that we ended up signing out for. We got a couple of cultivating contracts and a harvesting contract. We also, I'm kicking around the idea of expanding the farm a little bit, but we'll have to wait and see how kind of things play out from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gathering up all the equipment. I'm going to take it over to the respective contracts and kind of go from there. So let's see. This cultivating contract is for 25 and the other one's for 95. So 25 is where? 25. I see 24. There's 25. Little field out to the east. 95 is right there next to the vineyard. And then 103, the harvesting contract. Big harvesting contract. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get all this hooked up. So start with the front weight. Rear weight, the rear cultivator. There we go. Now we'll head out to the east. As soon as we get to this road, we'll make a right. We'll head over there. So we're approaching the field here. Should be just off to the left. There it is. And we'll go ahead and start in this corner here. Perfect. We'll set them on their way. They should be good to go from there. So let's go ahead and head back to the shop there. We'll grab the other cultivator and go ahead and get them going. We'll meet you over there. So I'm back here at the shop. Going to pick up the, I believe it's a New Holland over here. Yep, New Holland. There we go. Hook up to this big cultivator, and now we need to go through the woods right over here and make our way to the towards the vineyard. We'll meet you over there. So you can see here we're just passing the gate to the vineyard. Let's go ahead and unfold this. Alright, perfect. Now this field is going to be a little bit, I don't want to say difficult, but it's not going to be as worker friendly as the other one appeared to be because of the kind of odd shape that it's laid out in. Let's see. There we go. And then this one will kind of make our way around the entire perimeter of the field. And that way we can kind of, well, hopefully be able to turn the worker loose without having too much difficulty. Like I said, I have a feeling that because of the angle here, they're going to have some difficulties. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Go. Just make our way around. Tell you what, for a cultivator, we're pulling up some big stones. Or no, wait. There's stones already on. Oh, okay, there's stones already down, so we're just making them more pronounced. Okay, well, nice. I really keep kicking around the idea of buying these olive groves. I think that that would be really good for the farm. Be able to diversify and invest in something else in the area. Alright, so, whoops. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to keep going. That's alright, though. Make our way to the end of this lane, and then we should be able to hire a worker and go from there. And then we'll set our sights on the big field. And that field, I believe, is just behind us over in that corner there. And that is going to be a big harvesting contract. There we go. All right. Now we can turn them loose, let them get to work, and now we can get to work on that big field. Meet you back up the shop. I'm back up here at the shop, gonna pick up these couple of trailers right here and send them off with a worker. There we go. Perfect. All right. Got the Kubota all hooked up. Let's go ahead and get it out front, and we will send that off. I think right here on this corner will work just fine. All right. They should take off any second. And now, ooh, look at that. That is a big header. Yep, there they go. Now let's get this header onto the header trailer. Well, oh, hey, that worked out, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this up to the field. I'll meet you over there. All right, so I have moved this tractor out of the way because they ended up parking it right over there in the streets. And yeah, got everything all kind of staged here in my grass field, which is ready to harvest. I will have to come up here and harvest this field and the other field off to the east. But let's go ahead and pull away here. We can go ahead and unfold this. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and harvest this big old field, starting out with our headland. You know what? This is rye, is it not? This is rye. Okay. Can I... you know what? I don't remember what button it is. Straw swath. There we go. This will answer a question of mine of whether or not rye produces straw swath. And it does. Perfect. So that's a question I had in the back of my head. Answered. I'm happy about that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and finish up this headland here. Whoops, let's not make too ridiculous of a straw swath. I'm going to finish up this headland and then I'm going to hire a worker so I can kind of go do the running back and forth. Because all this is going to, it looks like the farmer's market. Is that right? Yes, farmer's market. And I received a text from the one cultivator operator down on 25. They were finished, so I ended up collecting on the contract and went ahead and paid them what they were owed. So yeah, we're just going to keep on chugging along here. This is a pretty good sized field, as you can see. This is going to take us a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and cut us out here. I'll bring us back in as soon as we transition over to, I don't know if it would technically be portaging or, I don't know. It's a good question. Anyways, I will be the person delivering the goods to said location. So I will cut us out here and cut us back in as soon as I'm done. Alright, so I'm just about done finishing the headland here. And I almost made it the whole way around. Now I did have to skip over a couple of areas just because the terrain is so uneven on this field. Basically forced me to not be able to harvest there. So I have to come at it from a different angle to be able to get all that. Which, not a huge deal. Let's see, so let's go ahead. Come around this way. Perfect. There we go. That'll work out just fine. Wait until this is done and then we can get this out of the road. I'm actually really surprised that I was able to get almost the entire width or length around the field in one go. I didn't have to make multiple unloads. So rye might not produce as well as I'm hoping it will, because this is what because that's what I planted there at the farm. Let's see, let's finish this headland. And then we're going to set the worker loose. There we go. Perfect. Let's come up here, we'll turn them around, and then we'll set them loose on the field, going in this direction. I think we'll let them kind of overlap just a little bit, just in case. There we go, something like that. Yeah, so the overlap just a little bit, so that way if there was any kind of drift in the field here, we'll be able to pick it up. But at this point, I will go ahead and just keep on harvesting, and I will be the transporter. We'll see you later. Alright, so we're all done with the kind of main portion of the field here. We got some scraggly bits that are just kind of hanging out. So we're going to go and pick those up just real quick. Alright, now we kind of got those straggly bits, and now we've got these kind of this area down here where the terrain just wasn't flat enough for the harvester to get to it in the direction I was heading. But I think if I come at it from this angle... Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Alright, all the rye should be off the field. Let's go ahead and drop this off into the trailer and take it up to the drop-off point. Alright, what I'll do is I'll just leave the trailer back here. So I only have to deal with the one. Let's take this up to the shop and figure out how much we need to drop off. I'll meet you over there. Alright, we are getting ready to pull up onto the farmer's market right here. Just gotta make a left here at this intersection. Then pull off to the side. There we go. Let's dump out only what we need to. There we go. 8,876 liters left of rye. That's awesome. That's all mine. Now I'm going to take this back to the farm and dump it in the silo. We'll see you over there. Okay, so I'm here at the farm. Let's go ahead and back up and put all this rye into the silo. There we go. All right, look at that. 13,000 liters of rye in total with that 8,000 we just put in there, almost 9,000. Let's go ahead and park this here. And now what I think I need to do from here is I need to start diversifying my funds and what I'm going to generate income on. And I got to thinking about it, and I need to start making some passive income where I'm going to be able to start bringing in money without necessarily putting in a lot of effort. So one of the ways that I can think of doing that is by making setting up greenhouses. Just being able to set up some greenhouses to let them kind of, chug along and do their thing. They'll be able to grow strawberries, tomatoes, lettuce, and maybe even some other products as well. So we can kind of start creating the products and just let them kind of do their thing. And they really don't need that much TLC from myself. So I think, actually, I know there are some greenhouses on the west side of the valley, and I wonder if I can work out a deal with the landowner there. Maybe I can purchase them and utilize them. Let's go ahead over there and figure out what we can do. We'll see you in a bit. All right, so I'm just about to where I need to be. Let's see, right here is the greenhouses. Now I wonder if I can purchase these. Got a couple of greenhouses here. Got a couple of other ones over here. Even in the background, there's a few nurseries and whatnot. Let me see if I can go talk to somebody and see what the story with this place is. Let's see. Is there anybody hanging around? Oh, maybe down here. All right. Well, I'll go find somebody and I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right. So I just talked to somebody who works here, and apparently I can purchase these greenhouses for various prices. I'm responsible for putting in all the effort and all that stuff. They just own the property, but I would own the products that are grown from this. I would be able to just utilize them as I see fit. So I think I'm going to actually do this. I think I'm going to go ahead and purchase a couple of these greenhouses to be able to start producing some products. So I'm going to go and hammer out some final prices. I'll see you in a little while. All right, so I went ahead and purchased this greenhouse here and this one right here. So the two most inside greenhouses here. The outer ones, I just don't have the money to be able to purchase them at the moment. Maybe sometime in the future I'll be able to. But what's nice is this one is already set up. Both of them are actually all set up. So this one I can make bamboo and aloe vera. All I need to do is supply it with water, solid fertilizer, and seeds, and that's it. It'll start taking off from there. And this one, I can produce actually quite a few stuff here. I can do, let's see, tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, red cabbage, and flowers. So this is a really nice setup right here, and I think I'm going to be very, very happy. So I have actually quite a bit of product over at the farm because this requires seeds, requires fertilizer, and it requires water. So let me go ahead and head over to the farm. I'll start picking up some of my product that I have there, and I can bring it over here. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I'm back here at the starting farm. As you can see, this is all the stuff I have here. So I've got 3 bags of solid fertilizer and 3 bags of seeds. I also have a well here that I'd be able to just get water for free. I can use this water here and just transport it up to the greenhouses and where they're all located. So I think that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to start carrying all the supplies that they'll need down there and be able to kind of get everything all set up. I will go ahead and cut us out here and cut you back in as soon as I get everything up there. Okay, so I had a little bit of a second thought. So I got to thinking about it, and there's quite a bit of distance between my farm here and the shop to that location over there. I think I'd be better served by setting up a courier service. So I have been reaching out to people in the local area, and I found a really cool service. And what they'll do is I can set up kind of a station here at the farm, and what happens is I fill that station up with all the products I want to be able to utilize. Once I fill those up, every couple of days, what will happen is a courier service will then come here. They will load from the farm the supplies that I have and then take it over to that specific greenhouse or the greenhouses that I purchased and be able to kind of load them up for me. And it's going to save me a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go in that route. So I called my contractor and I got a hold of their rep. They're both here. They're going to go ahead and install the collection bin for me. And as soon as that's all set up, I can start filling it up and going from there. So I'll cut us back in here in a little while. And here we go. This is the bin. So I can fill up this specific bin here with seeds, water, fertilizer. So we put the water in here. We got seeds, fertilizer, and I think there's a couple other things that we could put out in here as well. I don't remember exactly everything that the rep said, but it's going to cover everything we need for the greenhouses down at the west side of the valley. Now, what's nice about this is, like I said, it's completely hands off. I can just load it and be done with it. I don't have to sit there and make shuttling trips back and forth, and do all the extra work. I can just reap the benefits at a small expense. Very, very small, but in the end, it's going to be worth it. So let's go ahead and take some of the product that we have over there and bring it over here. Alright, so first things first is we got all that fertilizer on the top shelf. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. Widen that out. Alright, now that we've got all the fertilizer we have here, let's go ahead and take this down to the other end. Ooh, there. Easy, easy, easy. Don't need to be driving like Mario. Let's just get there. And what's nice is I can always use this as a little bit of extra storage um, for the seeds, water, all that stuff. I can use it as a storage point and then just use it if I need it. So if I need some extra fertilizer and I don't have any up uh, in the bags up here, then I can just go ahead and just take from the bin there. And as long as there's some in there that the transporters didn't actually use up, then I should be good to go. Alright, now that we got the seeds, let's go ahead and take these. I've got one more bag of seeds left over here. And then we'll have to transport the water back and forth, but that's alright. And we'll likely have to buy more fertilizer, more seeds, just so we can actually get as much as we possibly can into this vicinity. Let's see. Yeah, so we're definitely going to have to get some more. I mean, it'll work for the time being, but they said the more that I put into it, basically the less expensive it is per run. It's the same price overall, but they're able to take more product per run rather than just a smaller amount. Because the option I took with them is to take a percentage of what's in there. So don't empty out the bin every single time you come here, kind of thing. Just take kind of what you need. Let's see, that should work. Perfect. So at this point, now that this is all full, or at least as full as I can make at the moment, I'm gonna have to get more stuff. I'm gonna have to bring over some water, which I could do that right now, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Let's go ahead and bring over some water. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So I'm just going to take out a little over 7,000 liters. And let's go ahead and take this over. Here we go. Let's go ahead and perfect. So now everything in this facility has at least something here, and that can be moved to the greenhouses as soon as the couriers get over here. So let's see, let's go ahead and park this. And then we'll go ahead and go figure out what it is that we can do regarding getting some extra product. So likely we're going to have to buy, but how much we'll be able to afford, and will it be kind of worth the upfront investment? Let's go ahead and park this over here. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go and grab my tractor and head up to the shop. We'll see you over there. Alright, so I'm pulling up here to the shop. I already pre-ordered a whole bunch of fertilizer. I'm going to go ahead and get this all loaded up into the van so I can actually load this into the distribution center. Once this is all loaded in the distribution center, like I said before, it's going to get shipped off, and the courier will come by and pick it up for me. Be one less thing I have to worry about, and be able to quickly and easily get this whole greenhouse up and running. And as the whole greenhouse operation grows and gets bigger and bigger, it will allow me to be able to just worry about one thing at a time, which is picking up the products that are grown and ship them out for sale. So I'm going to go ahead and load up all this, and then I'm going to ship it back to the distribution center. We'll see you in a little while. Alright, I'm back here at the farm. Let's go ahead and pull in and unload. There we go. Let's take a look how this looks. Let's see, so we still have quite a bit of room there. So let's go ahead and keep on loading. I will cut us back in as soon as everything's all said and done. See you in a bit. So made it back here to the farm. I'm going to go ahead and drop off what fertilizer I have left to give. There we go. Now we should be able to see. Alright, so all that running back and forth, put in 58,000 liters. Should be more than enough for right now. Should be more than enough. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head back up to the shop there, and I'm going to purchase some seeds. And that way I have some seeds that I can just sit here for the courier, and it should be good to go. So I will meet you back up at the shop in just a little while. Alright, just like the fertilizer, I called ahead and had some seeds already ordered, so you can see the money has gone down quite a bit, but I got quite a bit of seeds here, so let's go ahead and pull up beside it and start loading up the truck. We'll see you down at the farm as soon as we're done. Now we're here for the last load. Let's go ahead and drop this off. Right there, perfect. Now you can see 34,000 liters of seeds, 58,000 liters of solid fertilizer. We should be good for a little while. I think this will be more than enough. Now the next courier should be here at, I think about 3 o'clock. So let's go ahead and we'll park the truck, or we'll park the van, and then after we park the van, let's just go ahead and just hang out until 3 o'clock, and hopefully once the courier comes and goes, we should be able to go up to the gardens and see the product has been delivered. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and wait until 3 o'clock. Hopefully the courier shows up and should be good to go. Alright, so I can confirm the courier did show up. Now let's go ahead and drive out to the greenhouses and make sure that they dropped everything off. I have a pretty good feeling that everything should be good to go, so let's go ahead and head up there. Alright, so we're here at the greenhouses. Pull up to the gate, open it up. And as I mentioned earlier, we own the two right here in the middle. Just park right here for now. Alright, so we should see seeds and fertilizer have been brought over here, so that's good. And yeah, let's close the door. And there you go. Seeds and fertilizer were brought over here as well. So we should be pretty well set up. I'm very, very happy with this. So yeah, we'll have a good way to be able to grow tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, cabbage, flowers, bamboo, aloe vera. Just a good steady income coming in and not really having to do all that much. The only thing we'll have to do is once the product is created and ready for harvesting, we'll be able to just ship it out and sell it off. So yeah, I think that's going to be a great place to leave this. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.